Hello, manifestors. We are going to talk about something that I realized last week that so many of you have not yet understood. And this is why you're not manifesting your desire. So, what are we going to talk about? We are going to talk about the fact that you can't manifest what you want. What does that mean? We're going to see what it means today. So, in the meantime, please subscribe to this channel. It helps the channel to be discovered by all those confused people. And it helps my videos by liking it and commenting to be found by more people who need this information apparently very much. So guys, two things that I would like to specify here that have nothing to do with the context of the video. Number one, I receive a lot of messages asking me where my coaching packages can be found. On my site. It's all on my site. Where can my site be found? Everywhere. It is right here under this video, under every single one of my videos. It is on my Instagram. It is on my Facebook page. It is everywhere, guys. And it is also found just by Googling my first and last name, Sylviane Nuccio. Just check how it spells and you can find me all over the place. So when you are asking me a question and it takes me 2 weeks to find your message somewhere on Instagram, where can I find your information? Guys, it's all over the place. You can imagine that anyone that has a video somewhere on YouTube and they do anything that has to do with their videos, it can be found down below the video in the description box. Number two, please, if you are already a client, don't ask me questions on Instagram because frankly, I'm still figuring out how Instagram works. I may or may not see your message. And it may take me a while to see your message on Instagram, guys. If you're already a client, it's much better to email me, right? Okay, I hope those two things are understood once for all and we can start the video. So, talking about Instagram, I wanted to make this video because after a post that I posted on Instagram, as I do daily, I realized that so many people did not understand this basic fundamental truth about the law. So the post was the following. Here is a very simple but fundamental truth. If you want to manifest your desire, quit dwelling in the desire state. Many people did not understand what I meant. Guys, if you are dwelling in the desire state, in the state of desiring something, you are in the state of desiring that thing. What does it mean? It means that you don't have it. We do not keep on desiring what we already have. Guys, notice whatever you have in your life. Do you desire it still? Are you still in that state of desiring whatever it is that you already have? If you are honest with yourself, you realize that no, you don't. You don't. You don't keep on desiring what you already have. To give you my latest example, I wanted to drive a specific car. I had been wanting to drive this type of car for a long time. While I was in the desire state, desiring to have this car many years ago, do you think I was even close to manifest it? No, I certainly wasn't because I never manifested that car. However, since now I know the law and I know how to manifest, few months ago I realized, Well, it would be nice to have that car by now. So I started imagining here and there that I was driving that car. But I was not in the state of, I desire this car so bad. No, I would imagine sometimes, even with my eyes wide open, I would see myself driving that car. I would see myself having that car parked where it is parked right now and get into that car and drive off with that car. Well, guess what? A few months later, that car literally came knocking on my door because the person who had that car for me had to literally knock on my door. And the way it happened, it was so obvious that it was a complete manifestation of mine. I manifested that car. And now that I have the car, I rarely think about it until I need to get in it to go somewhere. I rarely think about it, oh my God, look at this car, I have this car. I am certainly not in the state of desiring that car because I have it. And every beautiful things that I have manifested in my life lately, I do not think any time during the day or night, oh my God, I want this so much. Oh my goodness, I want it so much. No, because I have it. But I also understand that this is how I need to feel for whatever I don't have yet. I need to be in the state of the desire fulfilled. Guys, when I realize that you don't understand the difference between the state of the desire and the state of the desire fulfilled, it made me realize, wow, no wonder those people are still struggling to get what they want. Because you don't get what you want, guys. You get what you have. You don't get what you want. You get what you have in imagination, in feeling, when you are in the state of having it before you get it. The state of the desire and the state of the desire fulfilled are two completely different states. No wonder there is that huge crowd of people manifesting a specific person, and they're still manifesting their specific person, and they are still manifesting their specific person, because, now I fully understand it, they keep on dwelling in the state of wanting that person. But guys, I didn't make the law, okay? I have a good understanding of the law and I can use it pretty good. But I did not make the law, okay? But all I can tell you is, as long as you dwell in the desire instead of dwelling in the desire fulfilled, you will be still desiring what you are desiring. So the way it works is, if today, no matter what you want in your life, right, you are in the desire, you will be desiring that thing, whatever it is that you want, tomorrow and the day after tomorrow and next week and next month and next year. As long as you keep dwelling in the state of desiring whatever it is that you want, it may last forever until you get this, until you shift from dwelling in the state of desiring to shifting into the state of having your desire. So anyone who is familiar with Neville's teaching, I'm guessing, I'm assuming, that is also familiar with the fact that Neville used the Bible a lot. Why did he use the Bible a lot? Because it's simply an analogy story to help people understand how this law, this spiritual law, works. And here in Luke 19:26, it says, For to everyone who has, will more be given, and he will have abundance. But from him who has not, even what he has will be taken away. Trust me, for many, 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 many years, like many people who have studied this book under the religion umbrella, never understood that. Trust me, we never understood that scripture. But now that we understand the law, now that Neville explained to us what it really means, we understand what it means, right? For everyone who has will be given. So it means that if you master the feeling of having before you have the thing in the material world, it will be given to you. You will get an abundance of it. But him who has not, meaning him who has not in imagination and feeling, who is not in the state, even what he has will be taken away. So this scripture here really tells you that as long as you dwell in the desire state, you will not, according to the law, you cannot manifest whatever it is that you want. In order to get what you want, I don't care how hard it is or how hard you're saying it is, how hard you're assuming it is, you have to have the thing already in your imagination, through your feelings. And that's called being in a state. If you manage to embody the state where you have that thing, not in the physical world, but from within you have the feeling, the knowing that this thing is yours. Because first of all, you're not separated from anything that you want. Separation is one of the biggest illusions of this world with linear time and other illusions. Albert Einstein said, although reality is merely an illusion, it is a persistent one. Albert Einstein, a scientist. Does that ring any bell with what Neville said? But once you understand that the moment you have a desire, it's already yours. And it says here in scriptures that it is already yours. It will be given to you, even in abundance. But if you are in the state of not having, as it says here, even what you have will be taken away. And good gracious, nowadays when I read this scripture, I know what it means because I've been there and done that. Even when I had beautiful things in my life, but my self-concept was very low. And I started imagining negative scenarios. That beautiful thing that I had was taken away from me. So guys, I hope that this is clear. This video is not going to be very long. It doesn't need to be. From now on, I want you to understand this simple, basic, but fundamental truth about the law. As long as you remain in the state of desiring, so in the desire state, right? In the state of desiring whatever it is that you want, you will remain there forever and ever, and even be in a worse desiring state eventually. In order to get what you want, you have to become the person who already has it. And the law doesn't care if you're saying, well, I don't know how to do this. Actually, you do. You've done that many, many times. Think about a time when you had someone you loved in your life, like many of you, right? You had this amazing connection with this person. I know you exist because I have you every day as clients. You had this person with whom you had this amazing connection. But what did you do afterwards? Well, like I have, right? You started imagining some very negative scenarios. Maybe You started imagining them not loving you anymore, or you started imagining that you were not good enough for them, or they were going to like someone else better than you. You name it. What did you do then? Well, you started feeling, embodying a state that wasn't matching your reality, right? Because in your reality, you had that connection, you had that relationship, but you started embodying a state in your imagination inside, right? That had nothing to do with your current reality. But weren't you able to do it? Yes, you were, right? You were able to embody a state that did not match your reality. So now, my friends, you do it the other way around. No matter what your reality says, embody that state. Do the same thing you know how to do so well, but in reverse. Embody the state of being and becoming that person who has the thing. And this is what Neville called dwelling in the desire fulfilled. Being the person that has whatever it is that you want to have. And if you do this, if you persist every day in doing this, and no, it doesn't have to be hard work. It's just a feeling that you have to get used to. Everything in life is about habits. If you are saying this is hard to do, it's because you are in the habit of doing the opposite. You are in the habit of dwelling in the feeling of not having. You just have to shift this and learn and practice and persist in feeling the opposite, in feeling that you already are the person who has that thing. If you do that, because the law is what it is and it works always, every time, all the time, like the law of gravity, it never fails. If you do this correctly every day, that reality that exists already inside you, in your imaginal man, in your inner man, has to confront you in your 3D world. It's that simple, guys. So I hope that now and once for all, you understand the difference between dwelling in the desire and dwelling in the desire fulfilled. They are completely different. They are even the opposite. Thank you for watching, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe if you are new here. Like, comment, and share if you can, so more people who are desperately in need of clarification about this law can actually find my channel. Thank you, and see you next time.